And they're off. Up in the air a little as the stalls open there with Sheer Rocks coming out of gate number 9 as they jump into stride for the Peroni Nastro Azzurro Handicap Stakes over the 1.5 miles, and Rhythmic Intent is just about first to show, being presto by High Fibre through the opening furlong or so. The Violet Silks more towards the inside then is Sarumi. Green team a little wider out in those light blue silks, now looking to drop in behind the front runners. Then the blue sleeves are diamonds on the jacket for Raven's Arc. A little bit wider from him then is Nathaniel Green in that darker blue jacket. Sarumi more towards the inside of those two. Then Sheer Rocks and Savvy Knight out the back of the field under Harry Davis. They race on then towards the final mile. Just before Swinley Bottom, it's High Fibre that now shows the way. Under Safi Osborne and gallops on to about 1.5 lengths advantage now from Rhythmic Intent in second place. Those yellow and blue silks with the red cap. Sarumi next on the inside in third. Then came Green Team, further 1 length away to Nathaniel Green on seasonal debut. Raven's Arc still between him and the inside running Sheer Rocks, and in yellow and red Savvy Knight remains the back marker. They're about to go inside the final 3 parts of a mile. And with the advantage is High Fibre on first start for Harry Fry this afternoon. Leads the way from Rhythmic Intent, who races in second. Green Team is next in third place. Those light blue silks heading inside the final 5 furlongs. Now just overtaken for third by the improving Sarumi. Behind Sarumi then is Sheer Rocks to the inside of Nathaniel Green. Raven's Arc is next under Jason Hart, and Savvy Knight will still have to pass all of them. They'll soon be turning the way back towards home. They're approaching the final 3 furlongs in the opening contest, and it's High Fibre who leads. Very much on the shoulder again, Rhythmic Intent to the outside. Sarumi will turn for home in third. Green Team, it's nudged along back in fourth. Nathaniel Green is still being held together in the dark blue. Then Raven's Arc ahead of Sheer Rocks and Savvy Knight, who's ridden along for more. They're about to race inside the final 1/4 mile. Rhythmic Intent under Danny Tudhope with a small advantage from High Fibre. Sheer Rocks coming through to the inside. Sarumi trying to battle on, just hanging in towards the inside a little bit. They're running to the final furlong. Sheer Rocks over Rhythmic Intent and Sarumi. Nathaniel Green trying to finish. Raven's Arc getting going just in behind with 100 yards to go. It's Sheer Rocks over Sarumi. Then Rhythmic Intent. It's Sheer Rocks under Charlie Bishop. Sheer Rocks the winner. Raven's Arc up for second. Then Sarumi ahead of Nathaniel Green. Rhythmic Intent. They're off. Racing away, and that was a really awkward start from One Morning. He's lost quite a few lengths there on leaving stall number 7. But it's the Peroni Nastro Azzurro EBF Fillies Handicap Stakes over the straight mile in the 2 shades of blue. Perfect Thunder under Louis Stewart is the first one to show. Belhaven with the white face there, the blue and beige colours quite handy under Pierre-Louis Jamin. Right in behind those Timeless Melody in dark blue, the yellow spots on the jacket for Adam Farragher. But a bit wider out than is Far Too Shy under Tom Quealy. Tucking in behind the principals, Julia Augusta in red, white and blue. The red with the black cap is Becara Rose. Red and green is Motisfont. The white and black with the cheek pieces is Sly Madam, just in that chasing wave. Followed then through by One Morning, who's made up some ground that she lost at the start. Don't Tell Claire is towards the back of the field at the moment, together with Mountain Song, who's covered up. As they begin to race through halfway, it's Belhaven who now has the lead. Belhaven goes on from Perfect Thunder in second, then Becara Rose and Sly Madam and One Morning away toward the right-hand side. Just been championed along here now is Timeless Melody. Far Too Shy towards the far side. Don't Tell Claire, the Greys coming into this as they race on down towards the final 1/4 mile. Belhaven together with Perfect Thunder. Far Too Shy very much held together in the yellow and blue silks. Travels really well as they head down towards the final furlong and a half, and it's Far Too Shy who now goes on by a length or so to Don't Tell Claire. Belhaven looking to fight on towards the near side. Then came Timeless Melody, Perfect Thunder and Sly Madam inside the final half. Far Too Shy now needs the line. Belhaven edging a bit closer. Far Too Shy and Belhaven to the line they head. Far Too Shy in front from Belhaven. Don't Tell Claire and One Morning in behind for third place, and Timeless Melody and Sly Madam ahead of Julia Orgago. And they're off. They're racing away. The journey 7 furlongs in the Peroni Nastro Azzurro Victoria Cup as they split into two groups. It's Vafortino and Tylos, the prominent pair towards the stand side early on from Accidental Agents, and with those is Call Me Ginger in the black and yellow silks. They're then followed through by Biggles. Not far behind then is Safe Voyage on that stand side group, along with Rainbow Fire. More towards the far side, Zip the Grey leading clearly over there from stall number 1, and leads from Rebel Territory in that group together with Ropey Guest, and then came Admiral D and Spycatcher and Ross Colin also over on that far side group. Darkness is with that group as well, as ahead now through halfway and on towards the final 3 furlongs. Tylos and Vafortino doing best of the near side group by some way from Call Me Ginger and Accidental Agent. Then came Biggles and Rainbow Fire over on the far side. Zip now ridden for more. Rebel Territory challenging him over there together with Ropey Guest and Spycatcher as they're inside the final quarter mile. Vafortino near side together with Tylos. Over on the far side is Rebel Territory along with Zip and Spycatcher as they race now down towards the final furlong. It's Vafortino who leads with a furlong to go. Rebel Territory in the centre begins to put it all in as well. Rebel Territory now from Vafortino, then Spycatcher and Safe Voyage and Biggles heading up towards the line. It's Rebel Territory down the centre to win the Victoria Cup. Rebel Territory the winner. Tight there for second, Biggles, Vafortino and Spycatcher. Then came Baradar, Safe Voyage and Perotto. Then and they're off. Racing away at 5 furlongs the journey for the Peroni Nastro Azzurro Novice Stakes for the juveniles, and it's Valor and Swagger. They won on that debut at Windsor last time. We'll tow them along with the experience here. Shows by a length over Natural Force, who settles down in second place. Behind him, the 2 shades of blue, Western Jim Crowley in third. Then the royal blue for Ocean Runner, Harry Davis. And at the back of the field is Sun in those red and green silks for Pat Dobbs. They're soon up towards halfway. Valor and Swagger almost joined to the outside by Natural Force. Only a length away then to find Ocean Runner. Looking now to get organised. Pushed along for a bit more is Western. Last of the 5 is Sun. And they're racing towards the final furlong and a half. Valor and Swagger headed by Natural Force. Ocean Runner trying to get going to the outside of Natural Force now as they head towards the final furlong. Natural Force from Ocean Runner. Back in third, Valor and Swagger. Then Western and Sun who's picking up late in the piece. It's Natural Force at 100 yards to go who has the lead, and Natural Force will make a winning start. Natural Force the winner from Valor and Swagger. Sun in third, then Wet to go, and they're off racing away. The journey is 1.25 miles for the Carey Group Handicap Stakes. In these early stages, it's King's Code to the inside in the white and red, who shows prominently early, crossing over from the wider draw. Maasai Mara in the claret silks under Kieran Fallon. Up into second place now from Westerton, who's racing towards the inside in third, those white and mauve silks. And the 2 shades of blue with the noseband of Chile, handy there to the outside of Westerton as they race towards Swenley Bottom now. Taking a fair old grip there is Mademoiselle Chanel, who's running to the outside of Shahbaz, racing around the corner. Dasho Lenny is the back marker under Harry Davis in the orange as they turn to go down the side of the track. It's King's Code. King's Code leading narrowly and what appears to be a pretty steady gallop at the current time. From Maasai Mara, who's racing there in second position. Chile back in third. Westerton is next in fourth. And Mademoiselle Chanel, followed by Shahbaz in the pink jacket. And Dasho Lenny in that final position. On they go, about to head up towards halfway now as they go inside the final 5 furlongs. To the inside is King's Code on his handicap debut that leads narrowly under Sam Hitchcock from Maasai Mara. He's racing in second. Westerton nicely placed there in third. So here's outside then is Chile, followed by Shahbaz and Mademoiselle Chanel, and she has behind her Dasho Lenny, and they're about to race towards the top of the home straight, just over 3 furlongs to go before they turn in, and it's on the inside King's Code. Now joined to the outer by Maasai Mara. Only a length and a half behind is Westerton, who's now got that racing room. It's only a further length back to Chile, still in there. Shahbaz is next in Mademoiselle Chanel and Dasho Lenny. They're running now towards the final furlong and a half, and Maasai Mara has found a couple of lengths on them. Maasai Mara from the battling Westerton down the outside, Mademoiselle Chanel. Then Shahbaz is looking to get involved with Dasho Lenny and Chile. It's Maasai Mara inside the final half, who shows by a length. Westerton and Mademoiselle Chanel are both coming in company with Dasho Leno. Maasai Mara all out. Maasai Mara from Westerton and Mademoiselle Chanel. Then Dasho Leno, Chile. And they're off. Racing away, the journey is 1.25 miles for the Royal Ascot Local Schools Art Competition. Fillies Handicap Stakes. Peace of Mind looking to cross over from stall number 7 under Kevin Stott, and just about has done now. From D-Day Odette. Purple jacket there, the white stars. Red and white spotted silks to the inside is Winter Wilds. Further length or so away to Lady Eros, who's towards the outside of Crochill. Another length and a half then back to Chips and Rice, who shadows Dubai Crystal to the inside in the yellow jacket there for Neil Callan. And at the back of the field is Double March under Harry Davis. Turning over on the far side then, and it's Peace of Mind who goes along out in front. Racing quite enthusiastically by a good length and a half margin as they run towards the final 6 furlongs shortly. Peace of Mind from in second, D-Day Odette. Behind her in third is Winter Wilds. Then Lady Eros. Crochill is next in fifth. Another length or so away to Chips and Rice and Jim Crowley. And still at the rear as they head now towards the final 5 furlongs of the contest is Double March. Peace of Mind. Peace of Mind narrowly from D-Day Odette. Winter Wilds in a handy third. Then came Lady Eros in front of the top weighted Crochill. Next is Chips and Rice, and then Dubai Crystal and Double March is out the bag. Running towards the final 3 furlongs just before the top of the home straight. Peace of Mind leading by about a half a length only to D-Day Odette. Winter Wilds is nudged along in third. Then Lady Eros in fourth. Chips and Rice is a little bit wider out. Here comes Double March, who is off the pace early. Now thundering down the outside. D-Day Odette has gone to the front inside the final quarter mile. Here comes Double March though to the outside, building up a big effort. It's Double March. She's now hit the front inside the final furlong and a half. D-Day Odette is trying to rally. Chips and Rice and Dubai Crystal are battling on in behind. It's Double March with a half a furlong just over to go, who's cleared by a couple of lengths to Dubai Crystal and Chips and Rice, and racing up to the line it's Double March under Harry Davis to score. Double March has beaten Dubai Crystal. Chips and Rice in third. D-Day Odette was fourth. They're off. Racing away for the Peroni Nastro Azzurro 0% handicap stakes over the 6 furlongs. The grey last year's winner, Mr. Bluebird, was well away and will lead early on. The pink cap there racing second is Jack's Point. Cooperation is quite keen towards the right-hand side of the field as we look down the track. Those the leading trio. The dark blue of Libertas next in fourth. Then the red sleeves as Sergeant Tibbs, the white and blue as Spirited Guest. The red, white and blue to the right-hand side is a hat-trick seeking Coco Bear. Strong Power is towards the rear of the field, and La Maquina is just about last of all. They continue down the centre of the racecourse, about to go through halfway, being led by Mr. Bluebird under Billy Lochnan. Shows the way a length. Over in second, Jack's Point, then Cooperation. Right in behind Libertas, now looking for the gap through. Then came Sergeant Tibbs, La Maquina toward the left-hand side. In front now, the nose-padded Strong Power as they race on towards the final furlong and a half. Mr. Bluebird. Mr. Bluebird shows the way. Taken on though by Sergeant Tibbs. Coco Bear down the outside. Cooperation's in there pitching as well. A 4-way go inside the final furlong. Mr. Bluebird, Sergeant Tibbs the far side. Coco Bear near side. Erupting into action. Coco Bear and Sergeant Tibbs to the line. It'll go close to the line. Coco Bear maybe just over Sergeant Tibbs. Then Cooperation and Mr. Bluebird involved for third. They booted on for La Maquina, Strong Power and Libertas.